classic action cartoons. Sure, they were cheesy as all get out, but they were also a lot of fun. This is Vader Reviews. We are honored that you would join us. Whether you were a fan of G.I. Joe and their endless battle against Cobra Commander, thrilled to the weekly sci-fi adventures of Starcom, the U.S. Space Force, or like me, enjoyed the action and humor of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there was something for everyone to enjoy. One series in particular that I loved as a youngling was Centurions. Produced by Ruby Spears and animated in Japan by Nippon Sunrise's Studio 7. The 65-episode series ran from April 7th, 1986 to December 12th the same year. It follows the adventures of Ace McCloud, Jake Rockwell, and my personal favorite, Max Ray, as they battle the evil Doc Terror and his assistant Hacker in order to stop them from conquering the world and turning its inhabitants into mechanical drone slaves. Fun fact, Max Ray was designed to look like Tom Selleck due to the popularity of Magnum P.I., and was voiced by Pat Foley, who Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans will recognize as Krang. Before we go any further, if you'd like to help us out, give us a like, and if you're new here, join the Empire today by subscribing. We have 3,976 subscribers, so we need your help to hit that 4,000 mark. Back to the show. Not only was Centurions an animated series, it had a comic book adaptation as well from DC Comics. Interestingly, comic book legends Jack Kirby and Gil Kane contributed to the overall design of the series, while Japanese artist Noyo Shioyama, who is the character designer and animation production chief on Ronin Warriors, did the final character designs for Centurions. One of the many things I enjoyed about old 80s cartoons was whether it was G.I. Joes having blaster fights in sci-fi compounds, or a suspiciously familiar space station in Starcom. The influence of Star Wars is keenly felt in just about every series from the era, and Centurions is no different. When I was a youngling, I had just seen Star Wars for the first time, and had also recently been introduced to the Borg in Star Trek The Next Generation. And when I saw the episode Cyborg Centurion, where Ace is injured, joins the Cyborg Underground, and even has a lightsaber duel in a Thunderdome-esque arena, needless to say, this show had my attention. Ace McCloud's lightsaber duel isn't the only connection to Star Wars, as British-born voice actor Neil David Ross not only voiced Ace, he also voiced General Riken in Star Wars Rogue Squadron for the N64. The toy line for Centurions was by Kenner, who also ran the Star Wars toy line. So you see, they are all connected in the great circle of merch. Something that left a big impression on me as a youngling was the action in Centurions. More specifically, how it was animated. I had seen shows like Johnny Quest and the classic Superman and Superboy cartoons from the 1950s, but Centurions was the very first cartoon I'd seen with anime-style action. From the detail of the machines, the complex camera angles, the smoke trails of the missiles, explosions, and debris, everything felt so much more frenetic and exciting compared to the other cartoons I'd seen before. And while the writing is admittedly cheesy and the voice acting won't win any Oscars, I still thoroughly enjoy this series. And if you like 80s cartoons, I think you will as well. Before we go, I want to thank all my wizards for their continued support. You guys help make the magic happen around here, and you're totally wizard. If you'd like to be part of what we're doing here, you can help keep the channel alive by becoming a monthly member on our Ko-fi page. A link is in the pinned comment. We have a lot of exciting things on the horizon, so join us by becoming a member, and let's create something together.